All right, so we're gonna unbox Challenge of Super Friends, the card game from Cryptozoic Entertainment. You guys are gonna love this one. It is for 2 to 4. Plays in. Let me see. I'm sure it says it on the box here. I don't know. Plays pretty quick. I've played this. I played some prototypes of the Rick and Morty version, which we'll also be unboxing. But let's get inside the box and see what's in here. What's inside? It's got some cool old style nostalgia art here. If you like the old Super Friends, you will like this artwork. We've got our rule book here. So it's got our components, setup gameplay, a couple pages. Oops. And credits. So 11, 12 pages, but that's with like credits and such. So there's a pretty straightforward rule book. So let's look at these cards because this is what you guys are going to want to see with the great artwork. Open. Card wrapping is like the bane of my existence. All right, get this guy open. So there's 4 characters in the game that you can choose to play as. So one of those is Wonder Woman. So these are the Wonder Woman deck. We have a Superman deck. Batman and Robin. And Aquaman. So these are our options. Almost to the back of the box. I'm just going to set this off camera so we're running out of space here with the rule book. I'm going to open this one up and then we'll take a look at all these cards. Awesome. So these are some challenge cards we have here. These are objective cards. So we will flip these guys over. Oops. And these are our objectives. This one has a -10, so that's a card we definitely don't want to try to get. -9, -8. So there's several of these that are negatives. And I do remember it's been a while when I played the prototype, but I ended up with a lot of these because I was not doing well. So you can kind of end up sticking these negatives on your people you're playing against. We've got our positives here. Some of these, the Riddler. It's cool because it kind of intermixes the characters. I mean, obviously they're all from the Super Friends, but you know, Batman people with Superman people. Scarecrow. Captain Cold. Solomon Grundy. So some pretty cool villains that we've got here in that deck. Our challenges here tell us some things like at the end of the round, select your power card for the next phase. So these are just sort of some things that tell you what you're going to be doing. So put this in your score pile, it is worth -2. So there's different things that happen with the challenges each round. So let's look at these deck specific. It's pretty cool because these are, like I said, just specific. So these are all Batman and Robin. They got the cool art on them. So these are cards that we can play. They have a main number and then a secondary number. So that way if you tie, I believe is what it was for. Again, watch this on a how-to video and we'll go in depth on kind of what we do, and then we'll do a playthrough video as well. So, Wonder Twins. Got our utility belt. You can't go anywhere without your handy dandy utility belt. Hawkman. Teamwork. Like I can hear the music and stuff in my mind while looking through these cards. It's hilarious. These are great. Green Lantern. So cool stuff in our Batman deck there. Aquaman. So let me show you this because these are the same dudes, same cards, but Batman's primary is a 1 and secondary is a 30. Aquaman's primary is 1 and a secondary is a 20. So they look the same, but they are a little different, because the idea is you're playing these cards against each other. See, that one's an Aquaman specific card. So some of the cards are the same, like Flash was in both decks, but some of the cards are specific to the characters. Our Wonder Woman deck. Let's look again at our specifics. So there's a Wonder Woman specific card, her bracelets, her lasso, and the Invisible Jet. Superman specific cards would be our X-Ray Vision, our Super Strength, and the Supermobile. So that right there is everything inside the box of Challenge of the Super Friends from Cryptozoic. You guys are going to really like these games. Like I said, I know unboxing of a card game isn't the most exciting, but once we get this how-to video, and then we'll do a playthrough where you really see this game shine. It is a fun game, like I said, from 2 to 4 players. I've only played the Rick and Morty version, but they play exactly the same, just different. You know, if you want to play with the kids, get the Challenge of the Super Friends. You want to play with your inappropriate friends, get the Rick and Morty version. So thank you guys so much for watching. Come back for our other videos. The way to do that is to click subscribe. Click the little bell beside the subscribe. That way we alert you when those videos come on. Comment if you got any questions or comments. You want to do that. Click like if you like our video. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at Saltire Games. Right here, you can read it, Saltire Games.